Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today on DoodleDrawArt, we're going to doodle the St. Patrick's Day doodle. And if you would like to print your own, just wait till the end of the video and I'll give you a link where you can come on over to get your own copy. Start off by making the sketch lines for everything that we want to draw. So I'm going to write the word luck here with my pencil, because that's going to be the basis of our design. I'm going to put my nice big curved shapes here. And I'm even going to overlap them a little bit, so it's okay if they touch. So this is the basic word, luck. Now we're going to give this 3 dimensions. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this L a top, and then we're going to come down the letter like this, and we're going to come through like this, and then we're going to make it nice and wide over here, like so. So there we have the L. Now we'll do the U, and so I'll make the top. And as I curve down here, I'm just going to tuck it behind the L a little bit, and then I'm going to make a nice curve inside and make the top keep going. You can make these any direction you want. They don't have to be the same as mine. And now I'm going to actually start the C because I want the U to be behind both of these letters. So I'm going to make the edge of my C, and I'm going to bring all the way around the edge of this till I get to here. And now I can finish this U by touching and stopping there. Now if I imagine this line continuing, it's going to be about that far away and in behind. Now you can make your C have strong edges like this, or you could make it curve into a tip. I'm going to give mine strong edges, and I'm going to make them both angle in toward the letter, but then I'm going to curve it a little bit so it got narrower. It's going to come in toward, and it's going to widen out again like this. That's the way I'm making my C. You can do yours any way you like. Now, these are both angling up, so I could do the same thing with my K, or I could go the other way just to be different. I think I will. I'm going to go this way for the top of my K, and it's going to be hiding behind the C, so every time I touch the edge of the C, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to make it fairly flat here on the bottom, and I'm going to curve in a little bit toward this line of the K, and I'm going to make this one follow the same shape as that one. So now I'm going to curve up and touch. I'm going to bring this one in right down into this spot here. So let's just make a dot, and that way we'll start both of these in the same place. So we're going to curve up to touch that one, and then let's bring this one in and bring it into here. So we're going to curve it up and touch, and then this K, you have to decide. Do you want it to be all the way down here or sticking up a bit higher? I think I want mine sticking up higher. So this one went this way. I'm going to make this one go that way just for the fun of it. And curve out and touch, and then back in here, curve in and out and touch. Alright, so there's my word. It says luck. So now what I would like to do is I would like to put a shamrock in here as well. So a 4-leaf clover or a shamrock is sort of like 4 hearts. So I'm just going to tuck it in behind all of this here. So I'm going to make the bumps at the top here for the top of my shamrock. And then the heart keeps coming down like this. There's 1 heart. So just make 2 bumps, bring them in. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing. We have 2 bumps, and then they're going to come in to that same point. On this side, same thing, we're going to have 2 bumps. Whoops, let's make them the same height. So see, sometimes we make mistakes, that's why we use pencil on the first pass. I have this issue where I'm drawing on a flat surface, so I'm not being able to look down the way the camera is, and then my perspective sometimes gets a little bit imbalanced from where I'm looking. Alright, so then this one's going to come down. Now we can't really see this other one very well. We just know that it's back here. We know it's going to be this far away. We know it's going to have bumps this way, like this, and then like so. So that's the edges of this 4-leaf clover. Now we can also make these curve in a little bit to show that the petals are overlapping on themselves. So each one of these kind of just bumps up over itself. And that's the shape of the shamrock, and it probably also has a little tail at the bottom. So we can make the tail down here at the bottom, or we could make it sticking off to the side. Let's make it down here at the bottom, and let's do something crazy where it's going to actually come up over the top of the U. So even though most of this shamrock got tucked behind the U, it's going to come out on the surface in the front. So I'm going to take my black Sharpie now, my black thick marker. I'm just going to go over all of these lines. I'll do this in time lapse, and then we're going to come back and make like a mandala pattern inside a doodle, inside all these letters once we erase our sketch lines. So here I go. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have the whole thing outlined, and I've erased my inside lines, all my pencil lines. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go around the outside edge of the entire doodle, just making my outside lines extra thick, just to give it a little bit more graffiti look or punch, whatever you want to think of here. Alright, so now we're just going to use some doodling fill patterns and add some details to all of these shapes. So you can use any patterns you like, and I'm just going to start off in my shamrock here, making some little curly shapes. So I'm just going to make like a circle that comes around to itself. Circle, spiraling inside. That's what it's doing. It's a spiral. So I'm just going to fill the entire shamrock with this same spiral shape. And then so I can have lots of contrast between these two letters that are touching each other, I'm going to use something quite different on the U, and I think I'm just going to use a dashing line that runs parallel to itself on a little bit of an angle, just like the tops of my U. So just a little dash, dash, dash. Alright, and now on to my next letter. I'm going to do the C shape here. I'm just going to do some really open little rectangles going in different directions all over this letter C. Alright, for my K, I'm going to make a bump like this, and then I'm going to make all little bumps over the top, and then I'm going to make another bump coming to meet it, and all little bumps going over the top. Alright, so far so good. And now I just have to finish the L and choose a new pattern for that one. And I think I'm going to do dragon scale for this one. So basically I'm just going to make a whole bunch of U's across the bottom. Upside down U's. And then I'm going to make another row above them that every single one of them will touch into the top of the one below it, into the highest point. I'm just going to do this all the way up the entire letter. Alright, so I'm going to put a link to this uncolored version, and you can print your own to color, or you can draw your own and color it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.